A wonderful morning to you. So, this morning I'm going to share the message which is titled, Can You Handle Power? Can you handle power? So, growing up, I remember when we were young boys going to primary school. So, I remember one particular young man saying, when I become a prefect, I will punish people. I will put them in a line, and I will revenge all the punishments that I have been subjected to. So for me, I would find it strange and would not totally agree if I would act in the same way when I become a prefect. However, I did not become a prefect, so well, but it was never my intention to act in this way. But this was the impression of other children. And I would like to ask you today, when you become powerful, when you become wealthy, can you handle it? Can you handle it? So the scripture reading that I will use to do this sharing is Genesis 45. Genesis 45. So I will read Genesis 45 up to I think verse number 11, up to verse 11. So allow me to read quickly and try to influence you. So listen up. Then Joseph could no longer hold himself before all his attendants, and he cried out, "Have everyone leave my presence." So there was no one with Joseph when he made himself known to his brothers, and he wept so loudly that the Egyptians heard him, and Pharaoh's household heard about it. Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still living?" But his brothers were not able to answer him because they were terrified at his presence. And Joseph said to his brothers, "Come close to me." When they had done so, he said, "I am your brother Joseph, the one you sold into Egypt. And now do not be distressed, and do not be angry with yourselves for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you. For 2 years now, there has been famine in the land, and for the next 5 years, there will be no plowing or end reaping. But God sent me ahead of you to preserve for you a remnant on earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So then, it was not you who sent me here, but God. He made me father to Pharaoh, lord of his entire household, and ruler of all Egypt. Now hurry back to my father and say to him, 'This is what your son Joseph says. God has made me lord of all Egypt. Come down to me. Don't delay. You shall live in the region of Goshen and be near me. You, your children and grandchildren, your flocks and herds, and all you have. I will provide for you here, because 5 years of famine are still to come. Otherwise, you and your household and all who belong to you will become destitute.'" So, what does this tell us? Joseph was sold. Joseph was sold by his brothers. So instead of seeking revenge, instead of using his power to then punish his brothers, he says, "No, it was actually God who acted through you and brought me here ahead of you to save your lives." So can you handle power? How will you react when you are wealthier than your brothers? How will you react when you have money? How will you react when you have got power? When God gives you power, and how will you react? Cheers for now. So this is the sharing for today. I hope you enjoy it.